Well, my name is Martin Camps. I'm an assistant professor in the Modern Languages Department and I teach Spanish. This is my 5th year in the University of the Pacific. I teach upper division courses in Spanish and also lower division courses, Spanish 11A and Spanish 11B, and also Fonética and Fonología, Phonetics and Phonology, Spanish American Literature of the 20th century, o literatura del siglo XX en Latinoamérica, and also Hispanic writers in the US, o escritores hispanos en los Estados Unidos.
What is your philosophy of teaching, and what do you have to give as instructor?
My philosophy of teaching is always to create a relaxed environment in the classroom so the students can feel free to ask questions and to interact with each other. For my lower division classes, it's very important to have a very relaxed environment so students can feel free to use the target language. And what we do is basically start with an activity, a warm-up activity, most of the times like an encuesta questionnaire, and then we will see the grammar point of the day, and then we will end that day with a crossword puzzle or some game of activity so the students can use the target language. And most of the classes are conducted entirely in Spanish, but there are some grammar points that we do explain in English. And for my upper division courses, we read every semester 5 to 6 novels for the literature of the 20th century courses, and we cover major periods of Latin America, trends in Latin America, and for the survey classes we also cover poetry and theater and essay of the 20th century.
What is a typical day in your upper and lower division courses, and how are these classes unique?
Well, a typical day is for the upper division courses like Literatura del siglo XX. We have conversations, we go through the reading of that day and we discuss, we have a discussion, and also we do groups with the students and they discuss the topic of the day. For example, we're talking about magical realism, realismo mágico. Right now we're reading a novel by Gabriel García Márquez, Crónica de una muerte anunciada, and the students do also presentations, and they also prepare for their final paper throughout the semester. And for the lower division classes, we have several activities. We have a language lab where the students can also record their voice and perfect their pronunciation. And the books that we're using, they have a lot of lab activities, and they can practice outside of the classroom, and then inside the classroom we do several activities so they can always use the target language, Spanish in this case.
Do you have any closing remarks to prospective students?
Well, I think that Pacific University of the Pacific is a small university. There's more interaction between students and professors, and it's a great opportunity for the instructors and professors to know you by name and not as a number, so you don't get lost in the mass in a big university. And you also have more opportunities to talk in class, to express your opinions, and also to participate. And for lower division courses like Spanish, to learn Spanish is very important to always participate. And we have small class sizes, which helps a lot too. For language learning, it's very important, so you always, at the end of the day of our class, you've talked several times and you use the target language. And for our upper division courses also, we have some field trips that I've taken students to Tijuana, and we also taken students to see the murals of Diego Rivera in San Francisco, and we do this on a Saturday, and it helps that they're small classes and there's also a very good interaction with the students, so we can do these trips and learn outside also of the classroom. So I think that would be a good an excellent opportunity to be at this university.